What is up, you guys? It's the Bombing Omen, and I'm bringing you a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on PlayStation 3 in the year 2021. I don't really want to go into too much discussion about this gameplay, but I want to go into discussion about PlayStation 3 in general. But before we get any further into the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So, PlayStation 3 servers are officially on its final days. A report was made on IGN and a few other sources that Sony is yanking the plug on the stores for PS3, PS Vita, and PlayStation Portable. So if you guys are looking to buy any digital games on the PlayStation Store for those platforms, you better buy them ASAP, because pretty soon you will not be able to buy them anymore. It was set that the PlayStation 3 stores are closing in July. And this is where we have to say, alright guys, it's starting to come to an end now. And I have to say, Sony gave it a really good run. I mean, the PlayStation 3 is 15 years old, guys. That's how long these servers have been up. And I'm pretty certain to say that the Xbox 360 servers are going to outlive the PS3 servers. But then again, the games on Xbox 360 are nearly dead. So why is Sony beginning to yank the plug on PS3? Well, I can give a good few reasons. Money plays a huge role in this. You do not have to pay for an online subscription to play PlayStation 3 games online. And a lot of the games are actually still active on here, which is kind of crazy. I know they've shut off a few of the games already, but just think about this, guys. This is one of the only consoles left that you can play online games for free. Then there is the release of the PlayStation 5. And that kind of plays along with the money factor. It pretty much is going to encourage all the PS3 players to move forward and buy the more expensive console, pay the online subscription, spend the money, pretty much. I know a lot of people will argue, well, Sony's still making money off the games on PS3, and that is true, but they're not making as much money as they want to make, and not nearly as much money as they used to make. But I guess it is what it is, you guys. I mean, 15 years is still a pretty long time. It's outlasted the PlayStation 2 servers for sure. The PlayStation 3 servers have had its ups and downs big time. I mean, let's talk about 2011 during the big old security breach. I mean, that was the lowest point for the PS3 servers ever. But I will say, Sony has learned their lesson behind that. So yeah, you guys, this is the final stand for PlayStation 3. And it's such a shame because so many good games were released on here. I mean, we have all of the old classic Call of Duty titles. We got old Battlefield games. I know one of my friends streams Battlefield 3 all the time on PlayStation 3. If any of you guys have an old dusty PS3 sitting around, fire that thing back up, because we're coming to a time where you won't be able to play these games online anymore. It's very crazy because when I'm playing on PlayStation 3, it's very easy for me to find lobbies. Like when I try to play Modern Warfare 3 on Xbox 360 or Xbox One, I'm literally spending like an hour to 2 hours just to find one lobby. But when I'm on PlayStation 3, I'm finding lobbies like crazy. I mean, PlayStation 3 is still very populated. Once again, it goes down to the concept of that this is free to play online. Like, I mean, Xbox, you have to pay, what, $10 a month, $60 a year just to play Modern Warfare 3 online, and it barely even works? That is obnoxious. It's really obnoxious, guys. Like, this is free to play, and you can find a lot more players and a lot more games online on PlayStation 3. I mean, let's just be for real here, guys. I'm not trying to sit here and start a console war. I'm just stating facts. And this is all from my own personal experiences. And trust me, I test these lobbies out a lot on both platforms. The gaming world is going to take a really hard hit not being able to play these games online anymore on this console. And this is coming from a guy who primarily played these games on Xbox. I mean, I didn't even get a PlayStation 3 till the the release of the PlayStation 4. I was always playing on a PlayStation 3 at my friend's house, but I never actually owned one. I ended up getting the PlayStation 3 when the PlayStation 4 released because the prices on them dropped and they released them for a lot cheaper. Like, I got the 500 gig PS3, and 500 gigs for a console isn't a whole lot now, but for a PlayStation 3, you can store so many games on it. Good Lord. One of the main reasons why I didn't own a PS3 back in its prime days was because they were really expensive. They were way more than an Xbox 360, and Xbox 360 had the exclusive access to Call of Duty. I mean, you could get the DLC maps sooner on Xbox than you could on PlayStation, which is kind of crazy because not many people remember that. Because nowadays, like, PlayStation has the exclusive access. It's pretty crazy to think that the PlayStation 3 was $600 when it was released back in 2006. The PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox is not even $600. That's crazy. This was back in 2006. This was 15 years ago, guys. Like, holy crap. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that Sony put a Blu-ray player in the PS3. Like, the Xbox 360 didn't have it. And Blu-ray players were so expensive back then. Now they cost nothing. But it's kind of crazy to think about because PlayStation 3 pretty much revolutionized that whole aspect of putting that in your console. Because now Xbox has them. Xbox is like, no, we want Blu-ray players too. We want people to enjoy high quality movies on our console. And you can thank PlayStation 3 for that. A part of me kind of wishes that I bought a PlayStation 3 back in 2006. Or, at least close to when it was first released. That way I could have enjoyed its prime times. But still, I put 8 years into this console, and I really enjoyed it. I remember back in the day, I used to hate on the PS3 player base so much. I would say, haha, you guys get hacked. But, yeah, you guys, like, when I bought the PS3, I absolutely fell in love with it. And I really enjoy the fact that you can play all these games online and there is no subscription fee. So I strongly suggest, like, tell your friends, share this video, let them know, hey guys, you have a PS3 sitting around? Fire that thing back up because we're not about to be able to play online anymore. And, like, it's coming soon, guys. So let everyone know. I also want to throw out there that if you have a fairly new account and you level up on there, you turn the game off, it's going to completely erase your progress. So you're going to have to keep regrinding if you turn off your console, or unless you can find XP lobbies and all that. But that's a product of the name change policy that went into effect a little while back. So I want to throw that out there. If you have an account that's fairly old, that's been around for a good while, then you are golden. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, hit that like button, share this video, let your friends know, hey, let's jump on that PS3 now. Alright guys, peace.